Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to check runout on crankshafts. Since I'm doing 5 engines right now, I got 5 cranks I'm going to check out and show you how I do it. With a dial indicator, you get a block, you take out all the bearings, you just put a bearing in the 2 end spots. These are used bearings from bad engines, but they're smooth enough to check this. Just, 1 in each far end. And then we're gonna put the crank in. We'll set a dial indicator on the middle, straight up, and we're gonna see the run out. You'll see. Here we go. So we got it all set up here. Cranks in, 2 outer bearings. Got the dial indicator straight as I can do, straight up. I have the indicator set so that it, let me spin this like that, right? It's at 0. And if I spin it, each tick is half a thou. So like there's a thou. So, oh, I'm sorry, 1.5 thou about. Goes down to 0. That's a thou. Goes up a little more, 1.5 thou, and it comes back down. So this one's got like 1.5 thou of run out, which is about the borderline of what you kind of want. I mean, it'd be nice to see 0, but for some reason Toyota cranks really don't see 0 very often. But most of mine that I do end up being like 1 thou when I build an engine. Here we go, crank number 2. Had it set to 0. 1.5 thou. Ooh, this one's a little worse. 2 thou. This one's got about 2 thousandths run out. So I'll mark that one then. Crank number 3. This one's actually pretty good. I mean, it needs some polishing on the journals as far as straightness goes. Only like 1 thou. Back to 0. About 1 thou right there. And coming back. So this one's the best one of them all so far. But like I said, the journals need some good polishing. So, but it's a straight crank. All right, we've gotten 1.5, 2 thou, 1 thou on these. Now we got this one, which, whoops. Let's test this one. It's at 0. There's 1 thou right there. 1 thou. Got 1 thou run out. That one's pretty good. And the last crank, number 5, we're going to test. This crank is actually from, I used to say Brandon here, from Brandon Scott, when he used to run a 5S crank. So we're at 0. Slowly creeps up. Just, there it is, there's one, whoops, there's 1 thou. That's 1 thou. And coming back down. So, yeah, 1 thou run out. Not bad. So we got 1 thou. We have 3 of them at 1 thou, 1 at 1.5, and 1 at 2. The 1.5s are the 2 thou. I don't know. Well, actually, I only need 5 cranks, and I got one already downstairs that's all spec'd out good. So, which one was it I wrote down? That's, yeah, that's the 1.5. I wrote it here, that's 1. So, oops, this one's the 2 thou. So this is the one that's bad. So I could buy oversized main bearings and then have this ground, and when the guy grinds the bearings, it'll straighten it. You can make it to basically 0. You can straighten cranks, but I've heard that, or my machinist told me that every time he's usually done that, it usually, when he pulls the engine apart later, usually ends up going back to the crank being warped to what it used to be. So, yeah, I don't know, but we got all this done. So now I'm going to bring these down to them, have them all polished, and you know, the ones with the gear, pull the gear off. You know, this one is the same crank, but the gear's already been removed. And then this is a 5S crank that it's a non-balance shaft crank, and so it never even had the spot for the gear, which this is the one that I'm putting in my engine. I have another one downstairs that's all spec'd out with 1 thou runout that Terry did for me. So this will be one engine, and then the other one will be my other engine. So I'm doing both non-balance shaft cranks. So, alright, I'll get this down by him soon.